This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Do we want to talk about Journey right away?
Don't stop.
Wow, listen. You can really hold
That was my audition tape for when Arnell calls it.
I cannot believe you didn't make the cut.
I know. Me neither.
Because, like,
I forgot there was an audition. I was at the bar singing karaoke. South Detroit.
There you go. Yeah, killing it. All right, so Arnell's all like, look, if you think I need to quit, I will. All right.
I feel well, whatever. I'm not gonna bring my personal thoughts into this, but I always thought the guy listen, filling in for Steve Perry is kind of a no-win for anybody. You're just filling the spot on stage.
He's done it for how long?
Yeah, he's been in Journey probably longer than Steve Perry.
Right.
No doubt about it. I'm just saying, it's a no-win situation.
After a subpar performance.
Yeah, it's sub. It's 10 feet below subpar.
It's Titan submersible sub. Journey's lead singer Arnell responded to fan criticism by offering to quit if enough of them texted that he should stop.
Why even put that out in the universe, man?
I know.
It's so weird.
He said that if enough fans vote go on his Facebook page, he'll go. They performed at the annual Brazilian festival last Sunday. Video of Arnell struggling to hit the right notes was circulated online. No one more than me in this world feels so devastated about this, the singer posted on the Faceplant machine. It's really amazing how 1,000 right things you have done will be forgotten because of this.
Well, he's beating himself up a little bit.
And of all the places, it's Rock in Rio, not Rio.
Too bad it's not a county fair in Rio, Wisconsin. That would be better. Less people would have seen it.
We could have buried that.
Yeah, we could have buried that story. We wouldn't even be talking about it right now because we're homers. We're homers.
Mentally and emotionally, I've suffered already, and I'm already suffering, or I'm still suffering. Yeah, I'm sure. After thanking all the fans that have attended Journey shows this year and saying that he feels immense gratitude, humility, and honor every time he's on stage with the group, he offered to walk away if enough fans say that's what they want. So here's the deal now. I'm offering you a chance, especially those who hated me and never liked me from the very beginning.
There are those.
Jesus Christ.
There are the Steve Perry purists. I mean, I'm one of them.
To simply text go or stay right here. And if go reaches 1 million, I'm stepping out for good. Oh. Man, that's sad.
Arnold, we hardly knew you. See ya.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, man. Think Andy will ever recover?
All right, listen. Don't tell me you've had nothing but great days at work. Okay.
Yeah, but nobody can hear me having a bad day. They just assume I'm always having a bad day because I'm not very good at my job. Although, listen, I've heard Arnold sing, and he's been spot on.
Right.
He's getting old.
Yeah.
He's not 20, dude. He's like 50, mid-50s or something. He's an older dude now.
Come on now.
Even Steve Perry couldn't hit Steve Perry when he was in his 30s, you know?
Everybody on the thread is saying stay. Everybody.
Well, yeah. I mean, he had a bad night. I don't know why. I have to ask somebody who sings, why you get so pitchy like that. Is it a sound, his sound in his in-ear monitor? Is he exhausted?
It sounds like his vocals are tight.
Yep, his cords aren't functioning correctly. I'd have to ask what would be the biggest issue with pitch. And, it's the end of the summer. They've been out nonstop. Maybe that's the case.
So you had a bad day, right? Come on, dude. I feel bad for him.
It's funny, though, when you go to a Journey show, and this used to be the way with Steve Perry, you can barely hear the singer because the crowd's singing every word. It's like going to a Jimmy Buffett concert. You can't hear Jimmy Buffett.
You
ever seen Jimmy Buffett at Alpine Valley? You cannot hear him sing. No. Everybody's singing Cheeseburger in Paradise, Margaritaville. I'm like, could you stop badly singing in my ear? I'm trying to hear the guy I paid for.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. But I mean, did you hear that crowd singing?
Yeah.
They Don't Stop Believing. You're lucky to hear him.
So
it's so crazy.
It makes me feel bad that there's all them haters out there, but
yeah. Well,
but you need to learn to find strength in your haters.
Don't you think he walked into an impossible role, and he's been doing it forever, replacing Steve Perry,
right? One
of the great voices, if not the greatest voice in rock.
Yeah.
And
he did a hell of a job.
And he's done a hell of a job so far. And I give the kid credit, for having the balls to do it. He seems to be the least of Journey's problems, though. Jonathan Cain and Sean are at each other's throats.
Right.
Over the company credit card. They hate each other. Sean keeps playing gigs for Trump, or Cain does. And Neil Sean hates him for it. So you got that going on. They can't stand each other.
Kelly goes, there should be a poll about Vince Neil to quit. Where's that one?
No, I think there has been. I think the fans at all time are saying put somebody else in
And
there.
then the next one says Arnell and Vince should do a duet. Shut up.
I don't know if the universe could. No, there was a. I don't know if there was a petition. But people are saying put that Karabi guy back in. Motley Crue, who took over when Vince Neil left. That John Karabi guy?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. Probably Karabi type thing.
Probably crying.
But 1 million votes, that seems like a high threshold to hit. 1 million votes. I think it's just there like 5,000. Just in case. Just so you can hit it. But that's a band. Hey, trust me. That's a band the decision will make if your voice is shot. That you're not going to have a say in it. Because there's too much money in the Journey Corporation.
Right.
Because Journey Corporate is a business into itself.
The haters are loud.
Well, you had a bad night. Vince Neil has one. Vince Neil doesn't even complete lyrical sentences. Vince Neil is just shouting every other word,
right,
off key.
At least Arnell is.
But Motley Crue, the idea of Motley Crue is bigger than a bad Vince Neil every night.
Right.
The idea of the career, the act, and I think Journey is too. I don't think you can go out every night and get away with that, although Vince does. That was just an awful night. But why quit? You're the knockoff guy. You got a great gig. Why would you quit? Just rest. The band smells like they ought to take 6 months off anyways and fix all their legal problems.
Yeah, it's like you said earlier. I think he's the least of their problems.
Right. Well,
but he's the easiest to focus on because he's the lead singer.
There's and he's Asian. There's this on? There's
unfortunately.
There's a tribute. I see what you did there. You just knocked my whole radio act off kilter. Now I'm a little wondering if I shouldn't quit. I'll take 3 calls that says I should quit radio.
You just want to go home early, you lazy bastard.
Well, isn't that a great day for golf? I could be out at the Oaks. I could be out at the Oaks at like 8:05. All right, 3 calls. Should I quit? and leave Biatch here with.
I'll gladly work alone today.
All right, 3 calls. 321-0941. If Arnell's going to quit, I'm going to put it to you, the people, the listeners of Madison, Wisconsin. Should I quit? 3 calls. If 3 people say
you get an unpaid day.
If 3
unpaid.
If 3 people say I should quit,
your money today goes to me.
I'm walking out.
Yep, but it's unpaid, and your money goes to me.
You know what's funny? We don't have enough people listening right now to get 3 people on the phone. There's 2. Oh shit! There they come. That's not good.
This is not good. And HR will pay me.
Hello. Hello. That dude's undecided. Put down undecided. Write it down.
I don't have any paper.
If you're leaving, you're going to lose one of your 6 listeners here.
Oh.
Oh, look, he wants you to stay.
We were up to. Is that a stay?
Stay.
That's a stay.
Yeah,
Do
dude.
not go.
Dude, bro code. I love you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, probably a guy I bought a beer for out at the Oaks Bar.
Yep.
I got them all greased. Hi, how's it going?
Hi, pretty good. I called for the JJ radio show. I heard you taking 3 calls.
Yeah, 3 people say I should quit. I'm going golfing.
Oh no! You ain't quitting, man. No. I've been listening to you for a long time. This is one of my favorite shows. You're funny as hell. Please don't quit.
Okay. All right.
If you do, you're gonna have to train me.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. That'll take 30 seconds. All right, thanks. All right, bye. You're in. God damn it, this is not going my way.
Oh, you really wanted to go golfing today.
Hi, how's it going? Hello? Oh, got a dead man walking there. Hello?
This is your 3rd.
This is my 3rd.
Whoa.
Hello?
You said Journey was a business inside of itself.
Yes, I did. Thank you for quoting me. Hi, how's it going?
I wish you would have quit 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's a yes. That is a yes.
Hey man, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 wanted you to stay. All right, Meatloaf, let's get out of here.
All right, I gotta.
Newer, gayer, dumber.
Me and Arnell's gonna be around for with our pitchy problems another 20 years. Take that.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Head to North Carolina.
Ride for a utility worker. He was up working in the bucket of a truck when a thief jumped in and started driving off with the vehicle. This all ended with a crash on Highway 18 in Caldwell County. Channel 9's Dave Faraday is at that road for us live tonight. And Dave, you learned that the guy accused of doing this just got out of jail.
Yeah, Scott, I talked with sheriff deputies here in Caldwell County. They are telling me that he had been locked up last week for a misdemeanor larceny charge, bonded out, and then about 2 hours after getting out of jail, he was accused of stealing the bucket truck heading south here along Highway 18 for about a half a mile with the bucket up and the operator in it.
Oh my.
A viewer shared this photo of the damaged Spectrum truck after police say it was stolen overnight along Highway 18 south of Lenoir. Investigators say the worker was still inside the bucket with its boom extended as the thief drove more than a half mile down the road, striking utility lines. At one point, police say the worker came out of the bucket and was suspended in the air by a safety strap attached to the bucket.
I couldn't imagine it.
David Hipsher worked in a bucket truck over the years, trimming trees. He is thankful the worker wasn't seriously hurt. Police say the Spectrum...
They just found a random guy that once worked in a bucket truck.
Yeah, exactly. Wear my safety harness for just such an occasion. In case I go for an unapproved ride.
Unreal.
He did injure his leg after cutting the safety strap and falling to the ground.
Why?
I've been up 80 feet, and you're that far up in the air, just the wind can shift and make you move, rock back 2 or 3 feet. So he had to be terrified.
Tonight,
No kidding.
Yeah.
Frank Moody is accused of stealing the bucket truck. He is charged with felony assault with a deadly weapon, larceny of a motor vehicle, and damaging utility wires. For more than 12 hours, Highway 18 was shut down as repairs were made to the lines damaged here. Barbara Ashner says it's hard to think of the worker up in the bucket going down the road.
I can't. I feel for that person's family. You know, he was just doing what he was supposed to do.
God's work.
It's just crazy. Dude.
I bet going for a joyride while you're working in a bucket and your truck getting stolen is not on your bucket list. I guarantee that's like bucket list inception. That is, you are not planning.
Is.
What's your plan? They don't teach you that at cable school?
No.
Installation school?
So he cut his safety harness and jumped out of the bucket.
Man. Modern day Spider-Man.
I don't know that I would have
the wherewithal, the
balls
presence
to do that.
The presence to just, I mean, what is he, 15 feet in the air, 20 feet in the air?
I don't know how high up in the air he was.
It depends on how big the truck was, I guess.
It was a Spectrum truck.
Yeah. So now the guy, he's going to get like inverse.
Well, I'm getting a workman's comp. I'm going to tell you that much.
Oh, yeah, I'd be suing everybody.
Oh, I'm suing everybody. Everybody. I'm suing the county for letting the dude out of the jail.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm lawyering up before I hit the ground, dude. Are you kidding me?
Is reverse irony stealing a truck, getting caught, and then going to jail and getting free cable? I'm trying to figure this out, the math out in my head.
I don't know what reverse irony is.
I don't either. I just made it up. No idea nobody knows. But this is why this is continuing radio education.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So some witnesses told Faraday the suspect tried to walk off after the crash, but they held him until police arrived.
Goodness.
Yeah. There was another crash nearby where a man on a bicycle was struck and friggin' killed. So that was why the Highway 18 was shut down. Christ almighty, it was a busy day over there.
Cry almighty.
Yeah, but those two were not related.
So weird. It's like you just get out of jail and you're just itchy. You got itchy fingers and you want to just steal anything. I don't know if I'd go for a Spectrum cable truck, but
the dude looks unhinged. I'll tell you that much.
Unhinged.
He looks like the older version of Charlie Manson. He's got
that explains
the
it.
wily beard factor happening.
Remember the story? I don't remember how long ago it was. Oh yeah, let's not let him in the park with children.
Yeah.
Do you remember? There was a story of a tow truck was towing a car, and he had the car just up. You know, just getting it ready to be towed, and it was hooked up. Then a guy jumped in the tow truck and stole the tow truck, towing the car. So it was like a BOGO.
I don't remember that.
It was like a BOGO.
BOGO.
Yeah, it was like a BOGO steal. You don't remember that? It might have been in Michigan. I can't remember.
It's a SOGO, though. It's a steal one, get one.
I can do half the work.
Yeah.
In less time, in one stop.
Look at that.
Oh, my gosh.
That's definitely working smarter.
Or I can go to jail for twice as long for a double dip. Oh, my goodness.
Jeez.
Anyways, did you think tow truck guys carry weapons? Well, you can carry at work.
Oh, I would think so.
Sure. Especially tow truck guys out there in the middle of the night.
Well, and if you're doing repo work.
You catch like a 380 to the ass cheek?
I just assume everybody's carrying.
Always assume that.
Yeah. For sure. But, yeah, dude just had he hurt his leg. So that could have been a lot worse. That's for goddamn sure. But holy crap, puckered butthole.
Yeah.
You're in your friggin' bucket truck up there fixing whatever for Spectrum, trying to make sure someone can get HBO Max to see some titties. And next thing you know, weird, hairy guy taking your goddamn truck, going down the road.
That's the other part of inverse ironicalness-isms. Is that you're trying to...
God, the word just gets worse the more you say it.
You're trying to kill the guy that wants to give you cable to see boobs. It's like inverse boobyism. Inverse, reverse. Inverse, reverse boobyism. Cable-wise.
Inverse, reverse is not doing it for me. It's just not.
Well, learn about it.
Oh, I'm trying.
Well, nice comeback, Johnny. Great, sharp, witty comeback. Not a problem. I got a million of them.
Now you're just talking to yourself?
Yeah, totally.
Jesus.
You ought to see me standing over a putt talking to myself. Holy cow.
Wow, the degradation.
My buddy John is like, I've never heard anybody literally talk themselves out of a putt, keep talking over their own putt. I know people trash talk when I'm putting. I've never seen anybody trash talk themselves while they're trying to make a 6-foot putt.
Got some Johnny-isms.
Yeah, it's weird. I gotta go see somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, but not a therapist, for Christ's sake.
No, God, no. I can't afford that. I'll go see my bartender. What are you, crazy?
Trust me, the therapist is cheaper.
Trust me. That's true.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Why is sunset good? Why are boobs good?
You know why boobs are good.
So many questions.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat.
Can't hug every cat.
Can't hug every cat. Anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats.
Couple from Northern California took their cat on a camping trip to Yellowstone, which already makes me want to punch them in the stupid face. Guess what happened?
The cat toyed with a buffalo, and it was a Mexican standoff, and the cat won. The cat won the showdown.
The cat ran, which that's actually funny because that probably would happen. But no, the cat ran off because cats don't like leaving their homes, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But then the damn cat showed up a couple months later at a shelter in Salinas, California.
Oh, my.
800 miles from where he went missing.
That seems impossible.
Here's the stupid bitch-ass owner, Susan.
Oh, Susan.
Or is it Suzanne? Suzanne telling the story.
He was really depleted. He probably didn't have a lot of energy to maybe even go further. So this lady who found him and rescued him, she's just an angel because she even said that he looked like he was not going to make it much longer.
She's an angel, but you're a dummy.
Good.
Who takes their cat
on
a camping trip?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's weird. I see cats like laying on the top of dashboards and stuff in trucks and stuff.
Like in semi trucks?
Yeah, sure.
Different.
Sure. But I think they're not trained, but that's a lifestyle.
Right.
Not just pulling a cat out of a house. Right. That is their home to travel to, say that is to for without further notice. Yes.
These nitwits actually live in Salinas.
Right.
And they were like, we're going to go on a camping trip. Let's take our cat with us.
Yes, weird, I guess. If not that weird, but I mean, you've got to certainly take precautions, don't you?
They say they've taken their cats on camping trips before.
Okay, I don't know why you would. Yellowstone. That's weird.
I don't know why you don't just
lots of things want to eat.
Hire a goddamn cat sitter.
Lots of things want to eat cats in Yellowstone.
Right. Right.
That is to say, everything wants to eat a cat in Yellowstone. Cat kebabs, said the eagle, who was just floating around and thought, I'm not hungry, but I think I'll grab it anyways.
Right. The couple would like to encourage other pet owners to take precautions, like microchips or trackers, to protect their animals. No kidding. They say they would like to take their cats back on trips again.
Oh.
All right. So they're really dumb. Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah. What's the movie? Was it a dog that went? Was Harrison Ford in it? What am I thinking of?
Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, thanks for helping out. Anyways, what else is going on?
Are you thinking of Homeward Bound?
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Was that Harrison Ford?
I don't know.
Wasn't that a St. Bernard or something?
Michael J. Fox was in there.
Oh, no. I heard it got shaky reviews.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
No, that is amazing, though. I mean, it's cool it works out. I mean,
how do they know how to go home?
Right.
How do they have the direction?
How far away was did another tourist pick it up or somebody lived in Yellowstone? Because not that many people live in Yellowstone.
No, it wandered 800 miles back towards Salinas.
Oh, I see. So it walked itself out of the park.
Yes.
That's insane.
Right.
That is insane. I almost don't believe it. I wonder what part of Yellowstone they lost it in. I wonder if the thing had to, like, you know those soccer guys that got lost in the Andes Mountains and had to eat the other humans?
That was the first time eating ass? Yeah.
Yes. It reminds me of the cat that would have to crawl over a mountain and go, I think I see a road down there. I'm going to follow that to Salinas.
Yeah.
I mean, man, that cat, they're tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
And how, when we get these stories and they show up back in their hood, how do they know directionally
right.
where the hell they're going?
Where to even point
Yeah, it's wild.
It's almost unbelievable. It's almost too good to be true.
These two nitwits.
Maybe they're angling for a reality TV show and they fooled us all.
Oh, dude, it's like Balloon Boy. They just starved their cat in the basement for a while.
Right.
Threw it near a shelter.
I know people take their dogs on vacation. Taking a cat on vacation.
It just seems different because cats are just...
Cats
are not dogs.
Cats are not dogs. That's just the simplest way to put it. I mean, unless it's just a lap cat and you leave it in the trailer. I don't. Taking a cat is weird.
It is weird.
Do anybody out there travel with their cats? And
I know.
Does it just...
Some of them are wired differently.
Yeah.
Some of them are there's cats that love car rides.
Unless they're old and just want to sleep on the couch all day.
Yeah. But generally speaking,
I mean, people take those
cats are homebodies.
Most people take those little toy poodles with them,
Yeah.
on trips, little lap dogs.
Yeah.
But taking a cat, I don't know why that seems a little.
Because most cats just want to stay in their hood. That's why.
Yeah, they don't seem to be the adventuresome type unless you abandon them in the middle of Yellowstone. Just unbelievable. I almost don't believe the story. That's like 20 miles a day the goddamn thing traveled.
Cats generally prefer to stay in a familiar environment.
Mm-hmm.
Generally. But yeah, I could see, if you live in an RV and you go on your RV life.
Yeah.
But then your RV is the familiar environment. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and then you got to take some precaution being a cat owner. I mean, you open the screen door and they're gone.
Right.
Some of them. I mean, can you imagine what that would do to your vacation? Losing your cat. I mean, I wouldn't go home. I'd quit my job and just stay in Yellowstone and look for my cat.
Yeah, it would ruin your whole vacation.
What would you do?
Well, I would not. That's part of it. And there's all kinds of different pet owners, and you're taking a risk whenever you let your animal outside, you're taking a risk.
Yeah.
Right? And this is one of those situations, you're removing them from the safety of your home. This is a huge risk.
Right.
You're traveling with your animal. It's a huge risk. I would not take my cat on vacation. Period. End of story.
I let Nash out on the back deck. He loves sunning himself on the warm cement, on our cement pad out back. He loves that, and then he loves bird watching, so I'll babysit him out there. But he's afraid of everything, is my point, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, the UPS truck goes by, hauls ass for the door. It scares the crap. No, what do you ought to see when an F-35 goes over?
Yeah, right.
He thinks it's the end of the world.
I'm sure. Well, the vibrations probably affect him differently.
So, maybe the cat can read the Earth's magnetic field, and he's got a little compass in his brain.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
See, like Stacey said, one of our cats loves to take car rides in her backpack, and she loves to be outside on a harness, but I would never take her on a camping trip.
No.
Yeah, it's just so
Not
different.
in a million years.
Right. Yeah. You're just risking a lot.
I wouldn't
And then if somebody gets up in the middle of the night to go pee.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. but that's up to them. It's just the risk you're taking. And it's just not worth it. For me, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, you need a harness and a leash. And the cat would be very confused in the camper or whatever. Because usually he thinks he's on, I'm going to the vet. I'm going to get a shot. I feel like they know that.
Right. Which I think is why some people like to take their cats out for more than just the vet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, my cat is very happy at home. I don't know. I'm just going to leave that one alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to try to or get my cat used to trying to be a touristy cat that needs to see the world.
Right.
He seems very content, sleeping 20 hours a day.
And most of them are. They have their little domain, and they like being in charge of their little domain, and yeah, it's pretty great.
Gangster cat, though.
Dude, 800 miles back home, like...
Which way do I go?
Yeah.
I smell my...
2 months.
Dad's bad cooking.
800 miles in 2 months.
Yeah, it's incredible. What would you do if I dropped you off in the middle of Yellowstone? What would you do?
I'd stay. I'd be like, sweet. Finally. Some peace and quiet.
Like, well, the first thing is I'm hungry. I'm used to eating McDonald's every day out here. I need to find some French fries.
No.
What do you do? What do you do out there? Do it in the middle of Yellowstone. You just wake up in the middle of Yellowstone, and all you've got your shoes and shorts and a jacket on. What do? You don't even have a pocket knife. You start walking.
I would not. If I'm in Yellowstone camping, I'm not going to be out there like that first of all.
I'm saying if I drive you there and drop you off in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, and
as an experiment.
And all I have is...
It's like the Truman Show. I'm going to be up there in the satellite watching you and laughing.
Well, where at in Yellowstone? That's important.
The most remote place.
Well, even the most remote place, I'm only 20 miles away from a road? Right?
Well, I'm not going to tell you. It's part of the survival test.
I'm just going to walk till I get to a ranger station.
Yeah, well, those no budget. Those have been torn down. So
now you're just changing the rules.
You may not make it out.
Yeah, if you drop me in the middle of Yellowstone, I'm going to walk till I find a road, and then I'm probably just going to stay on that road till I find a ranger station.
Remember the Octomom?
I'll never forget her, and then I watched the porn, and I don't know why I did that.
Octomom Nadia Solman. You ready for this timestamp?
Yeah.
Became a grandmother over the weekend.
No.
With one of the kids she had.
One of the 8?
Yeah.
How old are they now?
They had a baby. Solman, 49, has given birth to 14 kids, including a set of octuplets in 2009. She had like 6 from a previous stupid thing, and then she pawned those off to her parents. And remember the doctor, what do they call that doctor? What's the doctor called that does that thing? Implant?
IVF.
I think he got run out of business.
Yeah, didn't he stop? Well, it was unethical.
Right. Taking to Instagram to share the happy news, California native who welcomed the first surviving octuplets in history posted a photo of her baby granddaughter's tiny foot peeking out behind a pink blanket. Thank you, my son and my lovely daughter-in-law, for giving us this beautiful gift. We're so blessed. So they're turning into the Duggars. They're not wasting any time. Kids are about 17, pumping out more kids. Solomon captured the sweet post, baby girl, you're so very loved. We can't wait for you to watch you grow. Solomon's Instagram post suggests the child was born almost 1 month ago. We're just finding out. Fans of Solomon, who made headlines in 2009 for giving birth, so that would make it, we got 11-3. Wait. What's that kid, like 15?
Yeah, well, it must be from a different marriage, or it must be one of the other kids.
No, I think it was from the octuplets. Well, okay. Well, it is unclear which of Solomon's children have now become a parent. Someone took to Instagram to reveal just how much her brood has grown. The post celebrated the 21st birthday of her third-born child, Joshua. Now, I thought it was one of the 8. Am I off on that?
I think you're off on that.
That might have been one of the other. Oh, okay. Because I thought, well, if that's one of the, I can't believe that much time's went by. And she was angling for reality all the way for the TV show. Yeah. All right. Anyway, she's grandma. More kids coming. And the freak show. The freak show never ends.
Yeah.
Just goes round and round.
She seems like a pretty good mom, though.
She's
weirdly
done a great job.
Weirdly enough.
Somehow.
Yeah. So.
The dude got fired that put the eggs in, and she's still single from the looks of what I'm saying, and just dedicated her life to the kids.
Yeah. Maybe we were all a little hard on the Octomom.
I think we were hard on the idea.
Yeah.
The ethics of the whole thing. I mean, to just keep trying for. She was clearly trying to become famous. That's what everybody got angry about.
Right.
Because, all the corporate piled on, and then they're like, wait, you've got 6 other kids that you pawned off? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got weird.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.